What's up, fellas? Welcome back to Culver Tools Research and Development. Today I have with me the AR-15 from 2 videos ago. I'm really excited about today's video. We're going to be doing an unboxing and giving this rifle a whole new fit, so let's get started. Alright, so here is the package. All this stuff is from Palmetto State Armory. I've already opened it, as you can tell, but let's get into what we have. Obviously, right off the bat, you can see the Vortex Strike Fire 2 red dot. I accidentally just hit the tripod with the box there, but pretty good looking red dot in my opinion. It was on sale for 90 bucks as opposed to the usual couple hundred. I was really excited about that. Next up, we got the Midwest Industries mid-length drop-in quad rail. Two 8-slot PSA rail covers. And the Tango Down vertical grip. Alright, so for the sake of space, I have separated the upper from the lower. We're going to start by swapping out the stuff on the upper. So let's start by taking off this handguard. Could have done a better job with that, but it's alright. Alright, so after removing the tape entirely, I was able to take this handguard off. Now, let's open up this box and see what we have. Like I said earlier, this is the Midwest Industries mid-length drop-in quad rail. Promise this is not my first time opening a box. Ah, there's tape right here. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go. So here it is. This is the new handguard we're putting on. Comes apart in 2 pieces, just like that. And yeah, let's get this thing on. All right, guys. So it's about 2 or 3 days later, and I've had no luck. To put it shortly, this handguard just doesn't fit. I've tried it forward, backward, top on first, bottom on first. I've been able to get each piece to fit on separately, but I haven't, like, it's just too long, to be honest. The handguard is. Just doesn't go on. I don't know if this is just a fluke with this handguard specifically, or I don't know if it's a fluke with this upper, or I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, which could totally be the case. But I've tried everything I can think of. I ground this down a little bit to maybe get this to fit easier inside of this ring up here. I've ground this down so that it wouldn't be so long. Maybe it could fit easier in there. No luck. I haven't seen a single other person have an issue with their Midwest quad rail. I've only ever seen good reviews. I don't know why I'm having such bad luck with this. I reached out to Palmetto State to see if they could give me some fitment tips for this. I don't imagine they'll send me a different one for this return, because obviously I've done a little bit of work on it. Actually, my very first, before I even touched any of the grinders or anything, this cracked up front here. So I was just kind of trying to force it in. But yeah, Midwest quad rail, based off of everybody else's experience, it seems, I would definitely recommend this handguard. Based off of my own experience, this product does not work. This is the mid-length handguard. This is the Springfield Saint upper with a mid-length gas system. I don't know if the two brands just aren't compatible. Again, I really don't know what the issue is, the reason as to why this specific handguard doesn't fit on this specific upper. But this is just my experience. I'm really bummed out about it. I was really looking forward to this new setup, but that'll have to come another time, possibly with a completely separate upper. So stay tuned for that. But I will have a quad rail. I will have a quad rail. I'm going to make it happen one day. But yeah, for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be using the same handguard that I've had on it. I'll have to figure out a solution, probably just Loctite, for the flashlight. I have, 1 second. I have this cheap Amazon light that I've had mounted on the M-Lock handguard for a while now, but shooting assisted semi-automatic loosened up the nut right here, and the flashlight actually just fell off. So that's the whole one of the reasons I just wanted to get a Picatinny rail anyway, was so that I could not have to worry about shooting so fast and having my attachments fall off. But I figure I'll just order a new set of hardware, some M-Lock hardware, and put some Loctite on it. So that's where I'm at with this. We're going to move on to the carry handle and rail, and I guess this will just be an optic video. So yeah, I'll cut to that. All right, so here's the Vortex Strikefire 2 red dot. Let's get this tape off. All right, there's no more. Looks like a manual. Here's the cantilever mount. I won't be using this. I have their 30 millimeter. This is either the short or the medium mounting ring. The optic itself. Comes with an Allen wrench, or looks like a star bit, and a battery. All right, so let's start by unscrewing these star-shaped screws around the mounting ring. All right, there we go. And I want this mounting nut on the left side, so I'm going to put it on the left side of the optic. And I'm just going to go ahead and screw this back together. Alright, now that we have that screwed in, can go ahead, position this how I want it. We're going to go ahead and throw it right there. Based on the height, I do think this is the low scope ring. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and throw in the battery. See if I can tell what that says. I figure positive will go down, but we'll see. Alright, so there is the red dot. Alright guys, and here is the rifle. Not as much of a difference as I expected going into it, given that the both the grip and the rail covers were dependent on that handguard to go on, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm excited. I'll have them for a different build, so maybe I'll put them on this AR, maybe I'll put them on an AK, but whatever. Whenever I get a quad rail, that's where I'm going immediately. But here is the optic. I went with the green dot. You can change the color, hold the down button for 4 seconds, depending on which model you get. In the manual it says there's 2 models. One you can change the color, one you can't. This one you can, and I'm very happy about it. I was right about the battery, but I noticed also that there is a little battery image to show you where the positive and negative side go. I promise you, as I keep doing this, I will get better at maneuvering around the tripod. But yeah, here's the new look for the rifle, and that will be today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you next time.